Hey guys, welcome back to Java tutorial series. In today's lecture, we will be studying about our next three string functions, which are concat, index of, and last index of. So moving on to the first string function for today, which is concat. Concat string function basically concats or join two accepted string or initialized string. This basically does nothing but joins one string to another in the preferred order which we give. To understand this better, let's write a suitable program. I have written the basic program which include header, declared the scanner class and written a empty system.out.println statement. Now let's write our main program string a comma b semicolon. Now we will ask the user to enter two string for us. So let's write system.out.println enter a string. Semicolon. Now let's accept this string from the user using the input statement for string in scanner class, which is a is equal to in dot next line, and for the second statement b is equal to in dot next line, semicolon. Now let's concat this using the statement string c is equal to a dot concat b semicolon. Now let's give us output as c. Let's compile this. It is no syntax error. Now we will try to run this program. Void main string args. See, it is asking us to enter a string. We will enter two string. First we will enter ASAP and let's enter something like leaves. Any random strings. See, it has joined both the strings and given us the output. So this is the only application of the string function concat. Moving on to the next string function for today, which is index of. Index of basically gives the position of the letter which we have asked the user to give us from the string. So if we give input or initialize the string named table and we ask the system to give us the position of the word b, so system gives us the output as 2 because the table has 5 characters in it and the b character is lying on the second position according to the counting of system, which is 0 1 2. So if we can initialize a string earlier, or we can also accept the string from the user. To understand this better, let's write a suitable program. We will first initialize a string a is equal to plutonium. Now we will try to check the position of some character. Let's take here it is I. So we will ask the system to check the position of the character I in the string which is initialized earlier. So integer ab is equal to a dot index of in braces the characters whose position we want, in this case I, and a semicolon at the end. And now we will give our output as AB, which has the stored value. Let's compile this. It is no syntax error. Now we will try to run this program. As you can see, the system has given us output as 6 because I in the string plutonium lies on the 7th position and computer starts counting these characters in the string from 0. Hence the output will come as 6. Now let's check the another way how we can use the index of function. We can use index of function by using a position in it and ask the system to check the expected letter we want to check from that position. So let's take an example as tree. As we know, tree has 2e in it. So if we ask the system to give the index of e, the system will give us answer as 2. But we want to know the position of the next e present in that string. So we will give a position, like if we give 2. So the system will ignore the characters present in the position 2 and start checking from the position 3rd. And as we know, the 3rd position is also e. So system will give us output as 3. To understand this better, let's write a suitable program. And let's try to understand the syntax from that program only. So we will initialize a string f is equal to neon semicolon. Now we will try to check the index of n using the statement int a is equal to f dot index of the character which we want to check, in this case n, and we will give some random position. We will give here at is 1 and semicolon. We will give the output as a. Let's compile this. As you can see, it is no syntax error. Now we will try to run this. As you can see, the output is 3. Because neon has 2n, the first one is getting ignored because we have asked the system to start checking the position of n after 1. So the system checked the last, which is lying on the 3rd position according to the counting in Java, which is 0, 1, 2, 3. Actually, the n lies on the 4th position, but the system starts counting from 0. Hence, it is giving us output as 3. Moving on to the last string function for today, which is last index of. Last index of is basically similar to index of, but just start checking the required character from the end. Unlike the index of function, where it started searching for the character which we wanted from the 0th position. But in the case of last index of, the system tries to check the character which we require from the end. To understand this better, let's take a suitable program. So let's first initialize a string. String a is equal to boron semicolon. Now let's try to check the index of from the last position using the statement int ab is equal to a dot last index of and let's write the character which we want to search. In this case, we will write it as O semicolon and give our output as AB because it has the stored value. Let's compile this. It is no syntax error. Now we will try to run this. As you can see on your screen, the system has given us output as 3 because it has started counting from the end, and the O character lies at the 3rd position and 1st position as well. But the system has given us output from the backward side of the string. Hence it has given us output as 3 and not 1. That's it for today. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any sorts of doubt, you can ask me in comment section below.